Jeez, this number's long. Am I ringing Wuhan or what?
Good morning, you've reached the Department of Compliant Nuptial Entertainment. Pádraig speaking, how can I take your call?
Pádraig, how are you keeping? I'm looking to book a wedding for 200 people in about 2 months.
200 guests! Slow down there, who do you think you are, Lewis Hamilton or something? 200 guests is a bit over the top. You can have 50 at the most, at the moment, according to the current guidelines.
Ah, jeez, you're joking me. I read the news this morning and they said it was 200 people. Have they gone back to 50?
Well, I'm going to level with you now, young man. Due to the unbelievably unpredictable nature of the virus, we have to adapt to the guidelines every 15 or 16 minutes. You might ring back in another 15 minutes and it might be completely different, but as of now, as I'm talking to you on the phone right now, you can have 50 people and not one more.
Well, we were thinking of booking in a band. Maybe some brass, you know. I like playing a bit of flute now and then. I'd like to surprise the partner with a bit of a performance.
There'll be no trumpets and there'll be no flutes. In fact, there'll be no fluting of any kind.
That's such a shame, you know, because I do like a bit of playing the flute, you know. I wanted to surprise the partner. But look, if you can't do that, what do you think about something like an Ed Sheeran cover band? Or it doesn't even have to be a ginger.
Oh, Jesus, I'll cut you off there now. We couldn't be having the likes of Ed Sheeran at a wedding. Anything that could encourage a Kamalia or a Rira or a Rolia Boolia.
What kind of artists do you have on your roster?
Well, by Jesus, you're in luck because only 15 minutes ago I got a call from Dr. Troney.
Lovely man.
Salt of the earth. And he let me know that there is a new government-approved list of pop artists and singing and musical acts that you could possibly have at your wedding. So I'll run through them there now if you want, and you can pick whoever you like.
Absolutely, yeah, fire away.
Well, do you know what? We have noted Irish Eurovision winner Dan Rosemary Scanlon. How about that? Skew a bit younger?
I'm not really a big fan of the Eurovision.
We could get you some Charlie Lansbury. Would Charlie Lansbury be interesting to you?
Never heard of her.
Well, do you know what? I'm listening to you here now and I'm listening to your voice and you sound like a real hip to the groove young cat. We might be able to sort you out with up and coming sensation Gavin James.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll put you down for one Gavin James.
What about the reception? You know, we were thinking of doing something classic, you know, having the harp.
Well, I'll tell you something now, the harp is fine, but due to government regulations, we're not allowed to have any strings. Would that be a problem for you?
What? No strings attached?
But what I can do is I can offer you a fiddle. Would a fiddle do you?
Love a fiddle.
As long as he's not a kiddie fiddler.
What about the food, man? We were thinking of going something a little bit exotic, you know, bringing in a bit of seafood, a bit of sushi, lobster.
Oh, Jesus, Mary Joseph, so we wouldn't be able to have anything like that at all. Anything from Asia or China or anything over that side of the world. So, Jesus, man, do you not know how we got into this mess in the first place? We couldn't have anything like that.
What kind of meal do you suggest we can have then?
Well, do you know what? We can have sausages. Would you be alright with sausages?
Denny's.
No, Danny's, unfortunately. It's the only one that's government approved.
And what about the rashers?
Rashers, of course. You can't have sausages without rashers, am I right?
Yeah.
Fantastic, and finally to top it all off, you can have black pudding, but you can't have white pudding, unfortunately, due to the current government situation and the state of the economy.
That's absolutely fine. Black pudding's the bollocks. Fuck white pudding.
Oh, hold on a second now, I'm just getting a call through there. I'll just put you on hold for 1 second if that's alright.
Yeah.
Hello, Bridget, how are you getting on? How are you all over there in Falls Ireland? Oh, God, Jesus, you know we were just talking about that. Uh-huh. Oh, right. Oh, churches, that's Bridget. Okay. Well, sorry for putting you on hold there now, you know, that was Bridget from Falls Ireland.
Salt of the earth.
Lovely woman. She's just after telling me that there's been a change in the legislation and unfortunately the black pudding is off the menu. Would white pudding do you?
Well, that's a bit extreme, isn't it?
Extreme! Extreme! Oh, Jesus, sunshine. You have no idea what extreme is. Extreme is being above in the hospital with every machine in Ireland hooked up to you, with a line in your nose and your lungs hanging out of your arse, while every priest in Ireland washes your insides out with feckin' holy water. Oh, that's feckin' extreme.
Yeah, that does sound a bit extreme, actually.
Alright, just to sum up there now, we're having a wedding for 50 with Gavin James doing the music and the full Irish breakfast. Is that alright for yourself?
Yeah, that sounds great. I'm going to tell my partner. He's very excited about it, so I can't wait to tell him.
He? Your partner's a man! Oh, Jesus, your gay weddings is another department altogether. I'm going to have to transfer you over to Teresa.
Ah, Jesus, after all of that, and you're going to transfer me to somebody else? Sure, I've been on the phone for a bleeding hour here.
Ah, sure, look, at least you can play with your flus.